Hi, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I want to make some little elves by myself. So I already mixed up epoxy clay with a beige skin color, and I already rolled up these little balls. I'm gonna make 4 of them, and I have this um, wire. They're very hard construction wires, and now I'm just going to start right away, make their faces. So first I'm going to cover the ball using my epoxy clay, make it all covered up.
Then I'm poking some of the wires into the head to be the neck and the structure for the body, and I forgot to do it at the beginning before I put the epoxy clay on. That would be smarter because that way I wouldn't smash the clay again. And now I'm attaching a little nose for the elf. And if you hear a little difference in my voice, it's because I currently have a flu, but I still want to let this video get out, so yeah, sorry for the flu noise while doing this voiceover. Um, yeah, and then after I'm attaching the nose, I'm carving a little mouth using my clay tool, and I'm also making a little dents for the eyes. Just, I don't know, it looks more like a face shaped, I think. But then later we're gonna paint the eyes on, so we don't make the eyes out of clay. Now we're making the little ears, just making an oval shape using the clay, and then press it to the head using like this pointy tool, so we can make the ear shape while pushing it together to the face or attaching it to the face. And same for the other ear. Now I'm using another wire to make the arms, and then I'm attaching the hands on the end of the wire. So I'm just making very simple hands, just, the hand with only one thumb, just because they're so tiny small dolls and I don't really want it to be detailed. And then I let all of this cure for over the night, and the next day I'm coming back to paint the eyes on, or the whole face and the hair also. So for the eyes, first I'm making like this half circle oval thing in black for the base, um, with a very small painting brush. And then I'm making the mouth, or coloring in the mouth, and also the eyebrows using a very reddish light brown. I think it's burnt sienna. Then after the black part of the eyes is dry, I'm adding white for the white part of the eye, and I'm again using a very tiny paintbrush. And while waiting for the white to dry, I'm painting the hair on every doll, just using a little dark brown, and then making the hairline as I wanted and filling it on all with the acrylic paint. And then after the white part dried, I'm using a bigger dotting tool and adding the iris using blue acrylic color. And I also added a black dot for the pupil and 2 little white dots for the shine, but I didn't record it. Now I'm starting to assemble the dolls. So here I'm cutting some wires for the legs, and yeah, cutting them into the same length. And yeah, I'm bending the wires, so of course the doll has 2 legs. Now I'm trying to attach the arms to the wire that is basically the neck and the body, and I'm making a little bend for the seat there. attaching it using a small wire, but this was pretty not easy to, you know, binding the wire around the two parts. And then yeah, same for the legs, that was even harder to attach them. But then yeah, after I finished that, I had my little doll armature, and I still can position it the way I want it, so make the hands to the right position and the legs.
Okay.
Now using some aluminum foil, I'm making the body of the elf, so it's not just a tiny wire. Then after that we're gonna cover it with felt anyway, so just to get some shape. So here I have a little piece of felt. I'm cutting it into a longer square to make the pen, so it have to be as long as the leg's gonna be. And then using some hot glue, I'm securing it. I'm trying to make something like a loop, so it's like the pen's leg, and also making the same thing for the other leg. And then just pushing the wire through the pen holes, and then I'm attaching the upper part of the pens to the body, to the aluminum foil body, so they are nice secured there. And it's okay if it doesn't look perfect. Like you see, we cover it up right now using another felt piece, which will be the shirt of the elf. So I don't really know what shape to cut this shirt piece, so I'm just making it square like this, attaching it on the booty first, and then going from there, you know, trying to adjust it to the body shape. And yeah, the difficult part was at the neck and through the arms. But yeah, you see me cutting here and there and then gluing on here and there, and it wasn't perfect, of course, at the neck part. But the nice thing is that we're gonna add that little white decorational thing on the neck, around the neck, so it will be covered up anyway, so it's okay if it's not that perfect. And now for the arms, I'm just cutting like a little piece and then gluing it on the sides around the arm, the arm wire, and then you're just positioning it to the right position. Same, it's just the shoulders will be covered up by the white decorational piece anyway, so it's not that big of a deal if it doesn't look that perfect. And I'm just hiding the seams underneath. Now here's the white thing, I don't know what it calls, the neck piece, and I'm just gluing it on, and voila, it makes it perfect. You cannot see the struggle underneath that, and the elf looks cute. Now I'm making the Christmas hat, Santa hat, I don't know, just making like a quarter of a circle and then gluing it together to be this cone shape. And then you can cut it or adjust it, and adding the little white trim to make it look like the Santa hat. And yeah, then basically I'm just gluing it onto the head using the hot glue. And maybe throughout the video you can hear my little baby in the background, because I'm walking on this video in the middle of the night with just her still awake, and it was too cute to cut it out, so enjoy her. Now I'm trimming off the rest of the pants which were too long, and then I'm gluing on some little shoes. They're just flat shoes that I made or cut out of black felt, I didn't really know how to make it more three-dimensional, so just go with that. Now for the legs, you can bend them like this to make the elf sit on something, or you can just leave them straight, whatever, because we have the wires, so we have the option. So now he's sitting on this little thing, and you're done. The next I will make off camera and then show you the result. Okay, these are the little finished elf sitting in front of the little Christmas tree. And if you're wondering where the fourth one is, because at the beginning I made 4 heads, he's already in the mail, sent it to someone, so I only have 3 left. And yeah, they're sitting here waiting for Christmas and writing down the naughty kids. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Wish you happy holidays and see you in the next video. Bye.